Welcome to Behind the Mic with DP. I'm your host, Damon Polite. And today I'm here with one of my great teammates I had a pleasure playing with for about 3 years here at Fort Valley State. Uh, he's graduating this year. He's leaving me, but he's going to go on to do great things. Uh, Without further ado, I would like to introduce Mr. Darnell Stevens.
Don't need to rush. I tell them hush. My God, he stay on the road just like they was on my bus.
Darnell
Covered in red,
Stevens.
but on my skin ain't talk my blush. Making my moves in silence, no need to talk about much. No, my trust don't rush. You know where I put my trust. It's in the king above.
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right, Mr. Stevens. I've been at Fort Valley here for a long time, dog.
Yep.
3 years, man. In your 3 years of playing football, not with me, but just at Fort Valley State, how would you describe it?
How I would describe playing football for the last 3 years, man? I would say influential, man, because I had some players come in, some real good players for the last 3 years who really had top tier talent, very skilled, very intelligent, because we had some players go to the league, we had some players transfer and go D1, some players go from D2 to, power Big Ten. So more so, I think it's more so influential for my last 2 years. Even though we have adversity, I still think for the most part influential.
You said we had adversity. Can you talk about the adversity that we endured?
Man, when it comes to adversity, we had sometimes bus breaking down on our way to the trips. We had sometimes a problem with trying to get food for us to eat at night before game day. That has a problem trying to find trying to find money for that specific food because we were struggling with when it comes to expenses. More so equipment, things like that. We had a lack of helmets, and more so, and etc.
Yeah, I feel that on the bus statement. I wasn't here in 2020. I think I was 2022 when our bus broke down, I think 3 times. But I experienced it this year when our bus broke down 3 times on the way to Tennessee when we had to go play lane.
Yeah.
I know. Where y'all was going when our bus broke down?
We was going to Central State, Ohio.
Which one? In your opinion, which one was worse? Tennessee, going to lane or Central State when the bus was breaking down?
Central State would work because it kept breaking down after we thought it was good. Like, it would break down. We'll sit there for like 30 minutes. Get up, break down. 45 minutes. Get up, break down. Hour. Then play Central State. And on the way back, it was, I think, burned out one time, but that's all right. Lane wasn't that bad because it at least didn't sit there for too long. It broke down, but it wasn't there for too long.
Yeah, and it was at a gas
station too. We had the gas station. We was on the side of the road at Central State.
No water.
No water, no nothing.
No nothing. At Fort Valley State, do you think you accomplished everything you wanted to football-wise and athletic-wise, or you feel like it's something you left on the table?
When it comes to accomplishments, I know one of my accomplishments was to get first team all conference. So I got that this year. I got preseason before. Only 2 left really was one of my goals to get all super region, get all American. And that's gonna come out sooner or later. But for the most part, even without the accolades, I think I left it all out on the field. I have no regrets. I came here, had a work ethic, had a determined mindset, and I followed through with it. So yeah.
Hey, congrats on your Legacy Bowl invite. I'm
Come on, man.
very proud of you. Extremely proud.
Thank you, man.
Not a lot of people get that, you feel me? Especially coming from a Division II.
Division II, come on.
HBCU school, you feel me? It's hand-selected folk, you feel me? It's a hard game. You know, this football thing, politics.
Come on.
You feel me? But you got them stats to prove it. You feel me? 17. Pass breakups.
Bad breakups.
Come on now.
Come on.
Ain't nobody doing that now. That's in the nation now. That's in the nation. That just ain't HBCU. That's just not the SIAC.
Dude, that's a nation.
That's the nation.
Come on.
Let's see. Tell me about growing up in Rockdale.
Going up to Rockdale. Small town city, Connors, Georgia. Like you said, it's called Rockdale County, but our high school is actually called Rockdale County High School. More so like, really like we didn't have as much, because we're in 7A, that's what we're placed in for the region. We didn't have as much materials, buildings, assets like other schools had in 7A. So we was, more so like kind of getting out the mud, really like, because, you're in that region with Grayson, Archer, doing those 3 high schools that always been dominant.
They got the top facilities, indoor. High school with indoor facilities.
High school indoor facilities.
We don't even got that here.
So that's what I'm saying. My Rockdale, we got a lot of players, but we didn't have a lot of assets. But you can still have skillful players that can go and play at different colleges. So yeah.
That leads me to my next question. You feel me? You know how all the major Division I schools, they have all that fancy high tech stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? You feel me? Some HBCU schools have that like on the Division One level, like the teams in the SWAC and the MEAC. Do you think that matters,
I definitely think
or does it play a part in like how
yeah,
people develop?
it plays a part, but it doesn't solely dictate who you're gonna be as a player, right? So it definitely plays a part because when you have resources, for example, if you have recovery materials after you just worked out after playing the game, and then you have nutritionists for each one of your players to gain weight, to lose weight, or maintain weight, and then you got a whole weight room with a bunch of machines that can isolate different type of muscles: bicep, tricep, front deltoid, side deltoid, trapezius, calf muscle, soleus. You have a machine for each one of those body parts. That player is going to look different than the regular player, right? Because if you have two players with the same work ethic, but they have Ohio State resources, and one of them got Fort Valley State resources, the Ohio State resources player is going to be way better. You know what I mean? Because he got way more stuff. But more so, people can't use that excuse saying we don't have resources and not use what you got now. You still got to be content and be thankful for what you got. That's why I got to the point where I'm at now. I just had to work with what I got, even players before me. So yeah.
That's a great answer because I know I hear a lot of the buzz talk like, hey, I don't think I can make it to the next level from a low D2 school, an HBCU school like that because we don't get enough looks and everything. Me personally, I don't believe that. I feel like if you got the talent, it's going to find you.
It's going to find you. Yeah, they're going to find you.
You agree with that too, don't you?
Yeah, man, I agree with that. You done seen, we done had Shamar Bridges, Emmanuel Wilson, Tyler Moore, all of them wore an NFL helmet. NFL, I'm not talking UFL, CFL. When they first left Fort Valley, they wore an NFL helmet. So you can make it. You just really got to stand out.
That's real. That's good. Now, what advice would you give some freshmen coming in and thinking that, this HBCU football, this is going to be nice and sweet. I'm used to this and all of that. Because, freshmen, some freshmen are real cocky. Think they know everything when they come in and they don't know the real deal experience. And they get, a punch to the face when they get here. And I done seen it because I was one of those freshmen. Fresh out of high school, when I went to Bethune down there in summertime, I'm thinking, man, these older guys don't know no more than me. I'm better than these older guys. Man, first got out there on the older guys, I got hit in the mouth one good time. They ain't hearing nothing out of me again. So give some advice to the upcoming freshmen.
Yeah, like you said, I think their mindset is rooted in being cocky. I tell them come with a humble mindset because this ain't high school. You're going to get folks who grown with families. Some of them got daughters, some of them got sons, some of them got grown man strength. Some of them play with, I'm talking about some of them D1 bounce back. So every college you go to, you're going to have players that just going to stand out and be tremendous. I think every football player in college can name at least one or two players on their team that was like seriously like that. This ain't high school where you go back home after school. You don't got to lift weight like that, have fun. No, college is really a business. We got that transporter. You mess up, you don't come in playing like that, we're going to replace you. So
if I get to my next topic, the transfer portal, do you think that is hurting college football or you think it's helping it?
I think it's doing both. I say helping wise because it's allowing the FBS and the FCS level to truly believe that there's talent everywhere. Because now they have history of maybe recruiting a D2 player, them coming up to their school and them doing tremendous and really helping them out as to get to the successful season as they want to. So they truly believe now that there's a lot of talent, not just at the top tier level. But the hurting part is more so you got players trying to run away from adversity rather than face it. So if you just going through a little bit at your school, that doesn't mean just quit, give up, and leave because you can go through the same thing. Some players got a bad mindset, bad attitude, and you think it's their fault. No, it's your fault. So every school you go to, you're going to have that same result. Coach is not going to want you. So instead of trying to run from the mirror, you got to look in the mirror. That's what I would say.
That's a good answer. So, because I've been hearing a lot of talk about the transfer portal. They thinking, folk call it the new free agency. Feel me? They trying to get these high top-end players from big schools. They paying them all this money and everything. As a college kid, do you think you need $1 million? Like,
no. There's probably 95% of us college kids don't need that much money. Some immature character hasn't been developed. You don't know how to steward your money well. You don't know about financial responsibility. So you're going to go in and blow it, and you're just going to go crazy. I think that money kind of can get to your head. The love of money, root all evil, that's real. So I'll say most of them don't know how to control it. Now, some of them do. Some of them, they got good counselors, good advisors around them, but most of them know.
All right, so let's try to reflect on our season. I know our season didn't go as well as it should have gone. What are some of your favorite moments from this season?
Favorite.
I know it's not a lot because we had a rough season. But if you had to pick a couple,
I choose the Miles game when we. But I feel like that game was just.
hey,
We
when we brought them lights
brought
out,
them lights out for the
yeah.
first time. Look kind of D1 like. You know what I'm saying? I never seen that before. I said, we D1. We started doing the celebration. Everybody was doing it. Even like people in the stand doing it. So I say Miles. Miles was a good memory. I would say Tuskegee because that was our first win. So first win of the season got to be sentimental. Got to be foundation of good memories. That was
First
our
win
first
on
win in the
the
game.
Marlon Watson era.
Right. And I would say some memories may not be considered good, more so funny. Just like Delta State, seeing you go up there and catch the interception. That's probably the best interception I've seen in a minute. Or West Alabama when you blew the coverage and I was screaming at you while running down the field. Most of my moments that I enjoy is probably some of the bad moments. I think it's funny.
I gotta throw that clip in there. I'm gonna throw that clip in there. They gonna see it. Cause ooh,
I'm running, looking at you like this, ball still in the air.
Man, yeah, I know. Well, I know this season wasn't turned out as we thought it was gonna be, but we didn't live up to the expectation people thought. People thought we were gonna go 0-10 and win one game. I found that so disrespectful. I wasn't saying we were gonna be the best in the nation. But come on now, I ain't never been on a college team or never been on a football team where we won one game. I don't think so. So I feel like it was kind of disrespectful them doing that.
Yeah, see, 0-10, 1-9. That's not what we do. I knew definitely was gonna do that. 1-9, 0-10. That's bottom of the bottom, and I knew we had enough players to at least keep going, at least win 4 games like we did. So,
yeah, man. Man, this football season, it's probably been the most up and down roller coaster I've been on, man. A lot of ups and downs.
yeah, I think a lot of times when we done came close to winning the game, like Delta, West Alabama, but somehow we don't win the game. Somehow we don't win the game, though. I don't know how. But we was close, though.
It was real close. That was our motto. Because at the beginning of the season, we couldn't finish a game for anything. Like when it came to the fourth quarter, folk counted Fort Valley State out. We was already counted out.
Yeah.
In the first game of the season, man said, "Oh, West Alabama gonna blow y'all out." How much they beat us by? Like
7,
I think.
Maybe, I don't know. I know we was up by the fourth quarter. In the beginning of the fourth quarter, we was winning. We was up on the scoreboard.
Folk did not expect that. They thinking we gonna get swept on. You feel me? And then the disrespect we took. One of our old coaches said that the game wasn't gonna be good. It's gonna be a blowout. That all the Fort Valley good players left. Ended up beating him at Miles. Shoot. Yeah, I feel like this season was a lot of ups and downs. A lot of them, it was real emotional, in my opinion. Real emotional. Because, oof. Man, the attitudes.
The
coaches. Man.
Poking, kicked out of meetings, kicked off the team in the beginning of fall camp.
Yeah, man. How many coaches? When you was at Fort Valley, how many coaches you been here? You were here with 3 coaches once.
Yeah, I'm here with Coach Flowers, Coach Maurice Flowers, and you got Coach Sean Gibbs. Now we got Coach Marlon Watson.
All right, I got a couple questions for you. Out of all 3 of those coaches,
Oh, snap.
which coaching staff would you take with you into the Division II playoffs? I already know one answers out the question, so it's only down to 2.
I'm gonna say it like this: give me. I gotta pick it. There's somebody from each coach from each year that I want to put in my own coaching staff.
All right, let me hear that answer.
Okay, so give me Coach Barlow, defensive back a playbook. Give me his playbook.
Give his defensive playbook.
I want a defensive playbook. Give me Coach Gibbs, head coach.
Okay, I like that.
Give me Coach Flowers, OC.
Okay.
Right, so I always say Coach Barlow will be my DC playbook, right?
Yeah. You said Gibbs, head coach. Barlow, you ain't saying you say his playbook. You want him as DC or you just want his playbook?
I'm just gonna tie Coach Barlow and Coach Jones for DC. They'll be co-DC together.
Okay, I like that.
But I want Coach Barlow playbook, and I guess Coach Jones can. Coach Barlow go pass, Coach Jones go run. They figure out how to do that.
Okay.
Give me Coach Flowers OC.
Okay.
Right. Give me Coach Wright. He old. Y'all know him. My DB coach. My receiver coach. Give me. We got a lot of receiver coaches. I don't know, receiver coach. O-line coach, give me Coach Pax. Running back coach, give me Coach Wallace. Tight end coach, give me Coach Hines, Coach Cam Hines.
Okay.
9 kid.
Linebacker coach. I already said Coach Jones. Coach Jones. He can be the linebacker coach too. Right. That's it. Whatever I want with my coach staff.
All right. Got another question for you. This one might be tough.
Okay.
Boom. Out of all of those teams you have been on, which team do you think would win the SIAC championship?
My Coach Gibbs' first year team was a really good team. Had E-Man, K1, Fraylin, Rent, Z. That's why we beat Albany. On defense, you got D-Lo, Contrell Lawson at LBs. You got Tyler Moore back there. Taj at corner. Got a lot of players. You got Al, Josh, Tim. We had some players. That group right there, we had some players. We just don't know. We couldn't find a way to win. But I'm choosing that team. Right there. A lot of talent, a lot of potential in that team.
So, what would be the worst team you have been on since you've been at Fort Valley?
Worst team. The worst team I've been on. Worst team I've been on probably my true sophomore year. Surprisingly, with our NFL receiver, but he got hurt. So after that, that's when Auburn State put 57 on our head and we scored no points.
Oh, that was that year?
That was my sophomore year.
I was a high school student. I was a senior in high school. I didn't know that was that year.
Yeah, that was my sophomore year. Yeah, that was probably the worst thing because our star player got hurt. We had a lot of backups playing. People who didn't really play get in. So that was probably the worst thing I played with. And we lost to Morehouse as well.
Now, losing to Morehouse, that's so-called unheard of. I've never done it, so I can't comment on that. But I have lost to Central State.
I ain't never lost Central State until this year. We always go on whoop on Central State.
Man. What's one thing about this season that you wanted to happen, but it happened, but it should have happened more, other than winning?
Other than winning, that's a good question. I like you worded that. I would say should have happened more. Like I said, I think that discipline part on the coaches behalf should have happened in the beginning of the season. He tried to discipline people after the fight, but you should do that. You shouldn't do that during that since the first game. You trying to get folks right, but you got folks coming late to meetings, folks coming late to practice, folks talking about the coach. It was being normal. That's why we couldn't really win because discipline is gone out the window. So yeah.
I agree with you on that. The discipline has gone out the window.
Yeah.
But hey, we're going to try to build things back up. It's supposed to be a new era in Fort Valley State. I hope he brings things back up. But if he doesn't, I just hope so. Hey, bro. Who are a few players that you think are next level players that you have played on? The teams you've been on, you think are next level players?
They got to still be at Fort Valley, or they can be out the school right now.
I'll say the era you've been here. So from your freshman year till now.
There's so many players.
Give me your top 5.
Top 5 players who was like that.
Who was like that, but didn't get the
shot.
Get a shot like they should have got.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Aaron Price, number 1. He was one of our receivers. I'm not going to order. I said number 1 because that was the first thing to come to my head. Didn't really get a shot. Okay, I'll go EP. I'm not going to name y'all now like you because you still have a shot. But who didn't get a shot, EP. I like Fralin, at least UFL. Something.
Yeah.
Fralin made one-hand catch, double tap feet, and the rivalry game. But I go Fralin, I go EP. I think Timo should have, after the Steelers let him go, I think somebody else should have picked him up. So I say Timo. No, he got a shot. Scratch Timo. He got a shot. I say Noah Waller. He's a linebacker. He was pretty good. Who else? I'll say D-Bell should at least got on somebody's special teams.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah, special teams. I'm not saying receiver, but at least special teams. Somebody, that what he do.
He could have got a shot. I believe.
Yeah,
I agree on that.
Somebody special teams. And one more. B Marsh.
Marshall.
He should have got UFL too or something.
Yeah, Brandon.
Yeah,
Brandon Marshall was a dog.
He was nice.
Dang, man. Dang. That seemed like that happened so long ago, but it was just like last
Literally,
year.
it felt like so. Dang. Time moving. I remember B Marsh. You probably Clark.
I remember B Marsh came in. B Marsh came in with me. That was my B Marsh on the team my first year here.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
No, B Marsh came in next year after you.
B Marsh was here because remember it was Contrell, then B Marsh.
Okay.
Back up because that's the year we lost to Ski again, Red Tail Classic. Yeah. That happened.
That did happen. That did happen.
I do have another question for you. I don't know how you gonna answer this.
Okay.
Because it's kind of which loss hurt worse? That 57-0, that 13-7, that 10-14, or this past year right here against that team down there in South Georgia where I'm from.
13-7. What was the score last year?
10-14.
Which one hurt the most?
Let me throw out a couple highlights. I wasn't here 57-0. Boom. The next year, y'all won. That 13-7 game, you caught a pick. I caught a pick. My boy Landon Austin caught a pick.
3 picks.
Boom. Still lost. They didn't score until the fourth quarter.
Yep.
We scored 7 points in the first quarter and didn't score again.
Yep.
Well, scratch that. We scored 7 points before halftime and didn't score again. The year before the 10-14 game, I don't know what happened that game.
I would say that 13-7, that hurt the worst.
Why did that hurt the worst?
Because remember on the last play, we was getting near the goal line. Last play we threw a slant. To this day, I still feel like the pass interference. He hit hit Z before he got the ball. Game was over. Cause he would have caught that, called timeout, and we was 20 yards in. We could have scored. But that whole game, we had 3 turnovers, catching picks back to back, making plays. And that was our first year without E-Man. So I already know they're saying, oh, y'all can't win without him. So we came in that mindset ready to beat him. And we just didn't get the job done. So, yeah.
Man. That was that 13-7 game is probably one of my most painful losses.
Yeah.
I remember dropping to my knees and crying on the field because we lost that game.
Oh, that's so real, though.
Oof. Folk that don't play they don't understand the love of the game. They think we just out there saying doing that for our health. Like, we don't like running into each other.
Yeah.
They just be hurting for real. We just I'm gonna do it for my brother.
Do it for my brother, you know what I'm saying?
Feel me?
You
Feel me? Hey man. You ain't gonna miss Fort Valley State? Or what you gonna
Yeah, I miss Fort Valley because I've been here for a long time. Got my heart a little, it shaped me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like God used this place to help me out, growing to who I am today. You know what I'm saying?
That's great. If you didn't go to Fort Valley, what school do you think you went to?
I was going to go to Lenore Ryan.
Lenore Ryan.
Yeah, but they coach staff got fired in high school, so then they interested in me left. Yeah, if not Fort Valley, I was going to Lenore Ryan or West Virginia State University.
You think like you found a home there at Fort Valley State? Do you like staying in Georgia, or did you want to experience something else?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't want to go too up north. I hit up north. That's why I was going to Bluefield State, Central State. I don't really like the way it looks and stuff. I like down south. I like Florida, Georgia, Bama, North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas. I'll go there anywhere over there though.
Down south, baby.
Down south, baby.
Come on now. I ain't no North Georgia. I ain't no North. I ain't know all that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't know all that. I like down south.
Down south.
Mississippi, Alabama, Texas, Florida,
That's what I like.
Texas, all that. Keep me down south. I ain't a fan. I ain't too much a fan of the cold either. All that snow, and keep that where it's at.
Yeah.
Because it rarely snowed down here. It snowed last year one time.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Get cold down here for sure though.
It was snowing.
Boy. Let's talk about practice. I know we had some funny practices. We had some terrible practices. We had some great practices. What are some of your memorable practice moments that you love?
I remember John C. Smith, the beach bowl practice. Franklin ran the curl. I jumped it. Pick K1 off. Coach French's was sitting next to the field goal. The field goal with his chair.
Oh, we all ran.
So we all ran the. When I caught it, you look on film. As soon as I caught it, over sideline left the sideline. We all went to Coach French's. So after we all kind of like converged on Coach French's, we all was there. We kind of posed like a photo. Coach French's posed too. He never did that. He put the ball like this. Started looking into the fake camera. I never seen his personality.
No, Coach French's, man. Yeah, man. That was probably one of my favorite practice moments too.
Mm-hmm.
Another one I like. The week we were playing Albany State.
Yeah, field goal block.
Field goal block. On the sideline cleared. That was fun too. God dog. Boy. I'd have got some. Probably one of my worst practices when I got chewed out. Shoot. I think it's been a man, when it was during the Florida Beach Bowl when Frey ran that sluggo on me. Oh my goodness.
And he did it. It was a good route too. He sold it. Frey gonna sell that sluggo.
Boy, it felt like something shot through my heart, man. I said, oh. That's all I just
We tackled him. He didn't score though. We tackled him down.
He didn't score.
We got him down.
It's the principle though, man. Polite. I ain't gonna tell you what he said. A lot of bleeps, but
a lot of bleeps.
But he told me something, man. So I do miss that coaching staff sometimes. It's just, a lot of wishy-washy stuff. Man. Sure. How much time on that? Dang, we've been talking for damn near 30 minutes. Shit.
How long?
27.
How long did it be?
Shit, it don't matter. That's long enough. I ain't know it's that long though.
Oh.
I need to close it out though. I'm thinking I'll close it out. I'm gonna close it out.
Come on, close it out.
Let me close it. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna close it out, man. Oh yeah. Let's get back to the Legacy Bowl. So, what can I expect of you out of the Legacy Bowl? Because I'm gonna be tuned in for sure.
Man, at Legacy Bowl, I'm gonna go down there and just do what I do, man. Like have that same mindset, humble but confident, hardworking, coachable, same thing. And I let the results be the results. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Anything you gonna say to the viewers before we log off?
Hey, y'all keep tuning in to Polite and his podcast, man. Just hey, he finna blow up. He giving out good interviews. He got good content, good questions. He the one for sure.
Come on. This Dame Polite with Behind the Mic with DP signing out. Episode 2 coming soon.